Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're Russia. We used to be Tver. We did go for Relentless Push East and we completed it. If, you know, a year ahead of time or two. And we are now continuing. Because one thing that we, well, kind of started out to maybe do when we started the campaign was to also grab Kinslayer as an achievement, in which we have to be the only Rurikoviches in, well, the world, right? As Tver or somebody else, one of the minors, eliminate all other Rurikoviches without changing our ruling dynasty. So there's actually two things we have to do. We have to not lose our ruling dynasty. So having an heir is kind of important, and the right heir too. And we have to get rid of all other Rurikoviches. I think that's only two. If we look at our map mode for that, which I'm sure I'll be able to find eventually. I found it before. It is called the Dynastic. There it was, Dynastic map mode. Here we go. So don't get confused by these extremely similar looking Gerays here. We're Rurikovich, and there are some things in here hard to see that are also Rurikovich that are not us. And that is Muscovy for one down here, and that is Odiev over here for another, and then Ryazan, right. And I think that is it. Our subject perm is Dozborov, so that's fine and dandy. Now, Odiev we can annex in like 30 years or something, right? If I were to go to integrate in 67, it is 34, 33 years. That's going to be fine. Ryazan is an easy elimination as soon as we can get to it. That leaves the Muscovite. And I don't know of a way to simply, well, sort of kill the ruling dynasty and leave the country alive. It can happen that they die and they might have like pretenders and stuff. But really, I think our way to reliably get rid of the Rurikoviches in Muscovy is to take all of Muscovy. So we're gonna have to do that. We have, well, first of all, Muscovy is quite big. It's like 4 wars to just take stuff from them. Also, we have no maximum absolutism. So if we ever get to the edge of absolutism, we will not really be able to use that bonus to allow us more, well, allow for more land to conquer, because, well, we're not going to have any absolutism. That's kind of the point. Not that I'm planning on going deep to the edge of absolutism or there at all if we can avoid it. Now, how powerful is Mr. M here? We don't have any issues with claims because, well, we're Russia. It should all really belong to Mother Russia. So that's fine. But we're gonna have to fight the Muscovite and her ally, well, Circassia, which is a bit of a joke. So that's alright, I think. Where are they even? Is it you? Oh, it's you. Yeah, very powerful. Good ally there, Muscovy. Good ally. We should probably pay for forts. We don't have a truce, right? I don't think we have a truce, and we do not. So let's go ahead. We don't have tons of money lying around, but I think it's fine to go ahead. Activate my forts. Get my troops to, well, close to the capital. The plan is to quickly crush them. We'll take battles where we need them, but I'm not like super into it. I also have a bunch of people spread around here, which is still alright, because we're still Siberian frontiering all over the place. Epiphany. Epiphany is a nice first name. My name's Epiphany. We might have some rabbits over here. Well, we probably will have some rabbits over there. But I believe none of them will be... Yeah, they're not particularly sizable. The worst thing that can happen is that they pop up in one of the places where we have a 2-stack or something. But I don't think the colonies have the unrest, right? It's the conquered land that has it. And that is not part of the colony anyway, so that's going to be fine. People is hanging around here and suppressing some rebels. You're just here. Right, I had these guys here as a sort of, well, protection measure for attacks by Ming or Ming adjacent people. But I think I'm fine going west with you for now. You are on allow friendlies, but you're not actually suppressing. So let's do that right there. And keep going. Mongolia, use guys. Now, we're almost capped out on that mill. I don't believe we have tech coming up at all. We do not. We also don't have an idea group, a military one. So we're probably going to have to spam a lot of development. I did, I think, put a click into legitimacy last time, and maybe I want to do that again. Kind of feeling like another click into strengthening that government. Sure. Especially while we're still in our golden age. Sailors. We're gaining 1 right now. I'm looking at it because I have a few trade boats sitting over here, not used. Once I have a decent income of sailors, I'm probably going to activate them and send them over to the Baltic to... Oh. Hello, Bashkiria. Wait, what? Did you just say we got a conquest cause bill against Bashkiria, right? And then I clicked on go to and it sent me over here where there's no Bashkiria. Bashkiria. Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing or something. There you are. 9 development province which we have a claim on, and you have no friends. I mean, it's tempting. It's not like we need the land, or like it's particularly good land, or anything. But it's kind of free. Except for a tiny bit of admin and aggressive expansion. Now, we probably have a chance of allowing them to vassalize. Yeah, we do. But I don't actually necessarily want that. We do have a free diplo relation slot. Is there any good reason to just vassalize them? I don't think there is. I think I'm gonna have my army pass by here. And if they're still there and unprotected when my army arrives, I'm just gonna eat them. Just gonna eat them up. Now, what is this? We have support the Oprishnina, which we're gonna use once those rebels are a bit more refined. Alright, military access, something. I have a guy with like 1 million siege. Let's get you on that siege of Murom. Technically, that's like Musa East, but these forts are fully reinforced, so we don't get much for rushing them. So I think it's fine to just go ahead and declare. And I mean, it's nothing personal here, Muscovy. It's just that I want your stuff. Well, I just need you gone. We can feed our subject RDF. Or our subject Perm. Now that's interesting. If we feed Perm, then we're giving it to somebody who's not Rurikovich, which means the land is just out of the problem zone. On the other hand, if we feed to RDF, that's land we're going to eat eventually anyway. Either way, we would not have to spend a bunch of admin right now to deal with it, which seems nice. I don't know how these work when I declare for one subject's war goal and I want to do another subject's war goal. I guess that's going to be fine. Let's declare for the Permian one. And we can always take the stuff for our own war goal and then give it away. It's a bit more aggressive expansion. Is it? No. Anything negative about that? If we have claims? I don't think so. We're not paying the dip. It should not be more aggressive expansion. Yeah, unless we are stuck in another war, I think we can just give away the land afterwards, right? And there shouldn't be any issues there. But still, I'm gonna declare for one of my subjects things, and I might as well do it for the Permian one. Let's do the Odievan one because we're close. And that means that we can quickly grab the war goal for some taking war score. That seems fine. Yeah, this is all fine. Not gonna call in the Danes because we don't need them. I want the whole power protection for the war myself. So let's do that. Take Tula and go. An autosave on the click of this war button. Interesting. Is it always autosave on war declarations? I mean, 18th of March is certainly not a typical date for an autosave. My cannons are not here. That's slightly sad. Where's my cannon at? I don't think I can rush Mosaisk with you. Maybe I can. It seems risky. We don't know where the Muscovite is. They still have troops, right? I'm not talking no troops here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay close until I have my secondary stack here, which has the cannon. Unfortunately, end of religious turmoil in the Scottish territories. Yeah, keep on monopolizing. That's gonna be fine. Unless I ever want my absolutism, in which case it's not gonna be fine. Isn't that fun? Now, I could just have my subjects go on a sieging spree. But what's my agenda? Oh, I need to build a church in St. Petersburg. So I should certainly do that. In St. Petersburg, right? Yeah. Now, I was looking for subject control. No, subject control. There we go. It was on the right screen. It was just not looking correctly. And I'm going to go on siege focus. It might get them killed because we're not super protecting them. But they might also get me some sieges for free, which seems nice. St. Petersburg. Cannot currently build a church, I don't think, because they're being besieged. Well, I can start it, I guess. Start the church, yeah. I cannot. I can click on it, but I cannot actually start it. Heretics of Vladimir. Oh, I remember they converted away from the proper religion. Away, yeah. They converted away. Making fun of your own accents? Priceless. What am I looking for? At least we might be able to do some of these missions. After all. Still not looking to integrate Perm, really. Troops. We're far away from doing Streltsy. We are. Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait for my Easterners to arrive before I do anything cool here. I guess that will be fine. But I still take this distraction, running past Bashkiria, just for the chance of just medicing them there. That probably means that I want Anatoly Beketov in charge here. And who wouldn't? Where's the Muscovites? Some Muscovites over there, which we have to deal with eventually, but I mean, that's not really necessary right now. Have you go and be led by the siege person. You have become self-sustaining. Excellent, excellent. Just join your friend over here. No, your friend over here. Ooh, there's a province I'm not colonizing. There's a bunch of provinces I'm not colonizing. I'm just gonna keep on doing the thing. Yeah, we've completed our rush east, but that doesn't mean that we don't want all of Siberia for reasons. And I like having reasons. Can you actually crush anybody? 27, 25, 27. I'm gonna split you. No. Still in CK3 mode here with my hotkeys. Also still on speed 5, eh? Let's not. You know what? Let's not be on speed 5 for a war, even if it's a simple Muscovite beat-up war. I do need to take care of those marauders. Hang out behind my lines there. Ooh, I love that event. Turn mill, professionalism, 20 morale of armies for 10 years. It's so huge. And mill tech cost minus 10%. But we're like a million years ahead of time, aren't we? Technology. Well, 9 years. Technically, we could take one go of this, but we're so capped on mill that we're not really gaining here. Then again, if we go for the navy thing, it doesn't help either. Because we have the exact same issue. Only we get a morale of navies, which nobody cares about. Well, not in this campaign at least. And we're getting dip technology cost, which is just as bad as mill here. Well, as little use, and we have the same out of time issue. Could go like both, so we don't overcap as much. But that just seems like a mistake. It's interesting that you get the professionalism in the same amount of professionalism in either one. It's interesting. I think we're just going to spend our mill and then hit the appropriate reform. I guess I'm going to do one more. I don't know if it's worth it, but we're kind of swimming in mill here. So just going to click one more strengthen government button so we're not that illegitimate. And I will go ahead and do some development in some cheap place like Kishin here, which can actually take a ton of development, and it has encourage on. So I'm just going to put a bunch of clicks in there. And then I will only reform the army. Good, good. Reform is good. Now this guy's gonna run onto my fort. I'm gonna take 2 infantrists out, keep chasing this guy. I don't want a super spread here. Oh, but I do know where the Russian army is now. Russian, not Russian. The other Russians. Fake Russians. Muscovites. Oh, hello. I've arrived. I want your stuff. Greetings. I don't mean to be mean to people, but I mean, that's, you don't look a gift Bashkiria in the mouth, do you? Just grab it. Okay, this is fine. Should probably go ahead and do a bit of the... No, wrong one. Where is it? Defensiveness in these places. The longer I can have the enemy armies just sitting around doing essentially nothing, the better for me. And obviously I also don't want them. Yes. Oh, something suddenly gets stuck in my throat. Ooh. Yes, stuff. I'm sure I was saying things. We don't want the enemies to take our stuff. Essentially. Is essentially the gist of what we're trying to say here. You go there. But at the rate at which we're just taking land here, we might not even have to worry about these people. Well, we still have to do the siege of Mosaisk, probably. So who knows? Who knows? But the carpeting is going well. There's a single horse down there, and then 2 Circassians. So maybe let's get these people to the front. You're moving, excellent. Russia keeps on taking things, as they should, as is their right. It all belongs to us anyway. You're doing the north. I don't like that. You guys go down to a siege force and send the rest, I think, north. Maybe start getting control of that place. Stop them from carpeting me. Well, if you want to call that carpeting, but we're gonna need 6 people at least to siege down Astrakhan, so I'll send all 6. And I'll send a 7th with a general eventually. Just not right now. You are my super siege guy. So I will want you in the south sooner or later. Probably. Not sure about the rest of the troops. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Grab 3 siege people, go to Astrakhan. Get it done. Yeah, Never's doing okay, considering we don't have a fort there. But I don't like what they're doing to Finland. Is that still Finland over here? I think it is. But I'm not quite sure where the borders are up there. You get in there. You're walking the walk, talking the talk and all that. Borizo, Kalepsk, whatever that is now under my control. It's over here. And you from Yuriev can do the, I guess, Manishin Siege. If I had called in the Danes, we probably wouldn't have the problem with the Russians in the north, the Muscovites in the north. But I think the disadvantage of not getting the power protection would be higher. So yeah, not the smartest move. You guys, honestly, I don't need you down here. Oh, you stopped your siege, eh? That's something to at least keep an eye on. They might be coming our way. They're not. They're currently going to Kaluga. And they might be starting to siege down Tver instead. It's no longer my capital, so I don't know why they would be going there, but rather than sieging down the fort they were already on, which is the same size. But what gives, right? You don't need to take Manish, you can take Pokrovsk. Ooh, there's... Bisa did post another pronunciation guide for a place. This one here. I didn't actually check it out. Well, I read her comment, but I didn't actually try to get the correct pronunciation there. I know it's not Rzev. Well, that much is true. And apparently I'm adding too many vowels or something. No, I can't just take away that vowel, can I? I'll have to look it up and maybe listen to somebody pronounce it before I know how to do it. Colleen Ayan done. Excellent, excellent. Are we still... Are we ready to do any of these? Not quite yet, but I mean, we will be. Is there coring some land over here? Or is this just all colonies? It's all colonies. Colonies all the way down. Yeah, gonna have to wait for all these other ones to finish, so you're really out of work. No, not you. Who's out of work? You. Kinda Jan, right? Yeah. So you... I guess start the walk west. And you're sitting on Novgorod, that's why you chose to go, alright. I mean, I get that's kind of your thing, Muscovy. Taking down Novgorod. But also... Why? Oh, what a great horde. Interesting question might be whether we want to take down the Circassians or not. And if so, what do we do with them? I mean, they're kind of free to take down, but we're not really free to take their land. Oh. Solon compared the word of... or the name of our country with a manure, said it was synonymous, which certainly cannot stand. That's also very, very brave of you, Solon, there. Very brave. Now, you might have the protection of the Ming by now. You are a vassal of Yeren, and Yeren is not a tributary to the Ming, indeed. So, I don't know why you would dare. Seems like a mistake. But hey, it's not like I respond to stuff like that. Maybe they know that. Technology, points, thingamabob, development. Zubtsov. Are you sorted? No, I feel... Oh yes, you are. Things are getting a bit more expensive, aren't they? Clickety clickety. And then that dip development. Can't put it into Yuriev unless I also do mill, which I can. I do not have encourage going, but I could, right? Let's go ahead and encourage. And then go mill, dip, mill, dip, mill, dip. I'm doing it alternately there. I'm alternating in an alternating way. I know. So that we use more mill than dip, or at least as little dip as possible. If we hadn't alternated, then the price would have risen from doing all the mill, and then the dip would have been more expensive. That's thinking there. Get everybody sort of collapsing here. We do want to crush these Muscovites, probably. Speaking of crushing people, forgot to take your stuff. Give me your stuff. Coalition? I mean, technically yes. Grab. Or move. No, can you be in a thing? You cannot. In a trade thingamabob, whatever it's called. Trade company? I think it's trade company, right? Stop taking my Finland-esque area. It's more Finland-esque, you know? It's not Finn. Well, I guess it's Finn-ish. Once again, I found myself way too funny. And I guess I do that. Oh, you guys stopped. Let's not go to Muscovy. It's a city place. Let's rather go this way and maybe have you guys stay where you are. Keep on collapsing. So we have some actual forces here. Maybe get the 8 down here as well. I do need to throw these guys out of my capital. Yeah, let's do that. But I'm kind of sad that I'm not chasing the... that I'm not necessarily mustering enough forces here to beat up the Muscovite. We'll see. If they feel like doing Ring Around the Rosie while I'm beating up their... or taking all their stuff, that's also fine with me. Keep that collapse going and keep it going away from Mr. M there. You guys gave up on chasing me. I mean, alright. And let's recollapse on something more interesting. 7%. Oh, you're not going north, are you? You can't go past Novgorod, I don't think. Maneuver. Methody. This person. Try to get their stat. Some sort of Sabis ending, but it's probably insult thing. Timing out. Oh, you can go past Novgorod? I don't like that at all. I hate when the game does this. You have that fort? Little do you know. Okay, let's collapse in the north. We may have to take back our capital. Yeah, that 21% is a scary proposition. And I don't have enough troops there to challenge all the Muscovite stuff. Could easily have challenged these guys, right? That would not have been an issue. Pskov. But I can't challenge the 19,000 Muscovites without backup. Should have reacted earlier, probably. But I didn't. So there's that. You guys leaving at least? You are. You're going to Pskov. That makes me move towards you. I'm just going to bring in the backup piecemeal, as you do. I'm also going to ask my friends... Anybody doing a siege right now? No. Oh, Circassia. With the troops? Since nobody's doing a siege, I'm going to go ahead and ask them to support me. I'm going to check the timer. Still have some time. And I'm going to say, everybody, feel free to join here. Do not in fact join down there, and you're not. Good. Do not in fact join up here, and you're not. Alright. That might get them to help me in that battle. Now we have to get lucky on that 21%. Well, get lucky. 21% would be unlucky, but to not get unlucky there, and we didn't. But the Muscovite did decide that maybe they do want this fight. I do think I have enough troops now to challenge them if we get through one more timer there, maybe. 26 is a lot. What does your siege timer say? 42% too. You're going to be done in how many days? 19 days. I'm going to arrive there in slightly fewer days. I want to time this so that we arrive in time before they take the siege tick, but that we have the most time to get our backup in. So September is what, a 30-day month, I think? So 28, 29, 30, and then 10 is 13. I wish it gave me a date here, right? Rather than saying it's 18 days left. I mean, I would like both, ideally. Let me double check this. September is a 30-day month. There we go. But it is. So 29, 30 plus. Well, we're now around the 11th, so plus 11. So that's 13 days, and you have 18. 1st of October, we arrive on the 14th, and you have 15 days left. I think we may have one more day there, but this seems fine. I'm going to give you Speed Boy. Do you have Baker's Baddest Beta Boy? You do. Yeah, you do. All right, this should be fine. We do have the Golden Age going and all. I think we'll be able to beat these guys with even forces. We might get a river cross. Oh, look at that morale difference. Ah, youch. I mean, they rolled well, but that 5-3 morale, that's just going to be crushing them. If we had arrived in full force, we might have gotten a stack wipe there. Look at this. We're not even getting... Wait, oh, I didn't send my people. Whoops. If I had sent my people, we might have been able to stack wipe them there. We still won. We lost more than they... Well, yes, we did lose slightly more than they did. And we didn't need to. I just took the battle incorrectly there. But we might get a stack wipe over here in Ingerman Land if we arrive before the turn of the month, and we do. Pop and popped right. Now that was successful. First battle, not so much. Second one, excellent. Let's get most of these guys out of here. Get them to go, I guess, south. And let's put our friends back on CG stuff, because nobody really is there to hurt us anymore. Are they now? Kinda dig it. Well, there's these guys and these guys, I guess. We're gonna win the Siege of Circassia soon, unless we get super unlucky. Which in turn will then allow us to piece out the Circassian. And this siege of theirs should not matter. Now we might get super unlucky, right? It's still a roll every time. But we really should not get that unlucky. What rebels are you? Kudüntchen. I'm gonna press our button here. Probably capped already anyway. Yeah. Press the button. Buy down a bunch of that unrest. Rebellion, not actual unrest. Core place, win a siege, Austria declaring war on France. What a day. What a day. You're still suppressing those rebels, that's nice and all. I'm gonna carefully add things to trade companies again. Assign provinces, add all. Add, not remove. Same here. Now we want to go to the trade node. Trade node? I'm in the map mode for the trade nodes, right? I'm zoomed in enough. Where's my Jiran trade node thing? There it is. Assign all. Muscovy Manchuria Company. We actually have decent amounts of the land in Jiran. Well, no, we don't. Never mind. We're not going to get our trade out of Jiran anytime soon. Probably never. Oh no, Frederick von Wittelsbach. What a Danish name. How dare you die? Oh, you're now ruled by Dorothea. H7, sorry. That was dinner there. Calling. I'll wait for them to offer a marriage, I guess. It's fine, we're 19. It would be fine if we did it, but they should be doing it soon. Let's quickly piece out the Crimeans, Circassians, and then put a cut in here. I could vassalize them. Is there any point in doing that? I don't think there is. It's terrible land. They do have 2 cores, 3 cores over here, but I'm not looking to go into war against Mr. O. This might get us closer. No. We're just gonna let them go for some sort of I don't know. Like war reps and can we trade? No. Well, maybe a tiny bit. Could make them steer trade. But we can also use them to generate a bunch of prestige. No, we can't. They have no rivals to remove. That's unfortunate. If I stop the alliance to Muscovy, they're just gonna be eaten by somebody else. I don't know if I care. Honestly. Just have them steer trade. And give me all those 8 ducats. And be good. Ready for themselves. Get out. Stop sieging my stuff is all that I care about. You did leave a not Ryazani, a Rostovian guy there, but he can't hurt me. Let's get you guys home and put a cut in here. Thank you folks for watching. Like we're seeing. Yes, always please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything to say, like, hey, you really want to build that temple, don't forget that. Then you can do that in the comment section and I will read it and I'll eventually respond to it too. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.